Welcome, everyone, to Williams-Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks. Always loud and passionate, these folks are ready to roar. This is not just a regular matchup. Battle of top 10 teams, two teams colliding early in the season. One team can make a strong statement about the season ahead, as we'll see the number 7 team in the country, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Volunteers will kick it away to start us off. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. First down here for this offense. Linebacker shifting around now. Quarterback's got it on the option. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he's brought down, but it's a first down spotted near the 41.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The pass is caught. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Ball handed to the running back. And the Gamecocks keep the football on the move. Strong run keeps the drive going. First down now. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Quick throw misses his mark there. Incomplete.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now.
Offense facing 4th down.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Got space, looking to score. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal.
Boy, that is some determination by this offense here. Picking up a new set of downs on the run. The call works out perfectly. You just needed 2 yards. You pick it up. And now you've got another chance at points.
The Gamecocks will line up now. It's 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, South Carolina. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. An inside give now from the shotgun. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Lets it go quickly. The pass is intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. He'll hand it off. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And the running back takes the handoff. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen. Like the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now.
Man, I don't know how he wasn't able to hold on to that football in the end zone. That's a touchdown. A great opportunity lost, but a lot of relief for this defense. When they get to film next week, they're going to want to know what happened. What was the breakdown that almost allowed that big play?
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Aiming for the end zone. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
What a play by this quarterback. We're talking about third down. This is a critical time in this game, and he comes up with that play against this coverage. Everything's covered, uses his legs for not only a first down, but a touchdown.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. And now the handoff. Defense will make the stop, and it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter.
Second down. That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, South Carolina 14, Tennessee 0.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And the single back takes the handoff. That's a big hit at the end, but they earned a fresh set of downs.
That's just good, hard running by this back. And, man, they've had some good ones over the years. Go back to Jamal Lewis, who was on that 98 National Championship team. Travis Henry, Arian Foster. Boy, Chris, some big physical backs come to mind when you think about the Tennessee Vols.
He's tackled at the 27. Brings up second down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That one takes it across the 30-yard line.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way.
Heads up. It's a fake. He's looking to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. This one falls incomplete. The fake does not work. The gamble just doesn't work. The punter's pass, not close.
Well, I love the call here. It's going to come up short, but I think we got to give all the credit to the punt return team. They were not fooled at all. Great job having a head on a swivel to keep them short of that first down.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Quarterback looking to scramble. The defense will wrap him up, but he's able to scramble for a first down and keep the drive going. And the Gamecocks will come to the line to crank up the tempo. And they hand it off to the back. Runs through the defender.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
He hands it off from the gun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the offensive line is completely occupied with that defensive front. That freed up that linebacker to shoot right through that gap and blow up the ball carrier. What a play.
So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here, try to force a field goal attempt. He hands it to the back. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the 1st down marker. The offense already has 1 4th down conversion. Can they do it for a 2nd time? And they'll give it to the back. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Brought down at the 13-yard line. 2nd down.
From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And the junior quarterback inaccurate that time, threw it behind the receiver.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Defense is coming after him. When they hit him just as he releases the ball, it's incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
He's got some daylight turning on the speed. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. See if they can punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Looking for 6. And that one is over everyone's head, beyond the end zone and incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
It's an option look. And the back gets the football. And now the defense able to bring him down. They've moved it to the 3. Now it's 3rd and goal. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They'll try to run this one in. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Attack on the PAT, and it's 21-0. Now they get set to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it for a big gain. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
That's a big first down for this offense, and it's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the second half on offense, so they need points right here.
Catch is made way down inside the 30. Tackle is finally made, but not before a big gain. They'll spot it at the 24.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And he'll set up to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, that one's picked off. Tackled after a short return to the 19, but a huge takeaway in the red zone.
Well, how about the defense here? Sitting back in cover two, taking away anything deep downfield. It puts pressure on the underneath coverage. The linebackers have to have some awareness. This linebacker did a nice job of being able to step up and make that interception.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Looking to throw it on first down. Pressure is coming. Cannot escape, and down he goes. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, South Carolina.
Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
South Carolina, 21, Tennessee, 0.
The Gamecocks will kick this away to start the second half. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here.
And the Tennessee offense will take over. First and 10.
And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Second down coming up.
A completion makes it second down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And it's incomplete in the very back of the end zone.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket, put the ball on a string. Just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Powers through a tackle. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Caught in the flat by the running back. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Launching one to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Receiver in motion now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking to the end zone, and he scores. Touchdown, Tennessee. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. South Carolina offense is back out on the field. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback, he told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game, because that was a big-time game.
Run down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice game.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. And the wideout goes in motion. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Sacked on heavy pressure there.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
That's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to tack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And he throws his third interception of the day. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will give the offense the football at the 46.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Forced to punt last time, trying to add points, build the lead right here. Using the ground game here, tailback has the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense getting set, second down play here. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Second down, we're going to throw it. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the third quarter of play.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, South Carolina 21, Tennessee 7.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And the Gamecocks pick up enough yardage to get a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
12-yard line. Brings up second down.
Ready?
They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a first and goal for this offense.
Boy, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the fourth quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Gamecocks. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job with this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive.
Tennessee offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's complete downfield. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a 1st down.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
The game moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And the ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense hurting itself with the penalty. 1st down and 20. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He pulls it in for a big gain. He's swarmed by the defense. The Volunteers come to the line to run the hurry up.
2nd down.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Makes a quick catch. Brought down to the 46, good enough for a 1st down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
28. Tennessee, 14.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here.
And your South Carolina Gamecocks will take over. 1st and 10.
And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here.
Chris, good job here on this stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you've got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
1st and 10 play coming up. The shotgun handoff here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Now it's second down here. They'll change the pre-snap look now. They look to throw it here on second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, South Carolina. Strong game by this quarterback.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. Second down play coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. And the Volunteers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. On third down, he drops to throw. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. Oh, he misfires again. 3 in a row.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Running out of time in the pocket. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Great performance by this home team. There's going to be a serious party around here tonight. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looks like he's going to run it. Breaking free at the 35.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. The pocket breaking down. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Looking to pass here on second down. Catch made on the right side.
Well, these guys just won't let up. Another big positive gain here in the passing game from this offense. This is one of those games where you kind of look forward to the film study. You get through things on Saturday night. Maybe you go over there on Sunday to the facility, and on Monday as a team, you break down the film. They'll be pretty happy when they get the chance to look at this one.
Catch is made along the sideline just before going out of bounds. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Now, with a red zone opportunity.
Running back with the football. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Their first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.